Wave Hills, what's happening? It's your boy Keith Carter, man, aka Keisha Boy 4, checking in one more time for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here y'all with another quick vid. A real good informational vid, though. For all you newbies out there, this video is strictly for the news, man, on how to get these waves on the side. I know, man, I've been through it, bro. Motherfucker, you fuck around these sides, they the hardest, most stubbornest part on your head, man, and they feel like they take forever to come in, man. I know what you're going through, my nigga. I done been through it. Though, but I done overcame that storm, my man. So I feel like, you know what I mean, it's only right that I help you do the same. You feel what I'm saying? If you watching this video, I know either, you know what I mean, showing a nigga love, or you really need this help on getting this right, on your right or left side together. And I'm gonna show you a good technique, man, in which I use. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know what I mean, a fellow wave guy, you know what I mean, just passed down to me, and the shit worked like magic on me, man. Just stay consistent with it, though. So I'm gonna show you how to get these waves on the side, man, no matter what side it is, you know what I mean, right or left side. You know what I'm saying? These are hard wave sides, you know what I'm saying? Using the products that you already got. You know what I mean? You don't need to go buy no special product, you know what I mean? No, spend no extra money. You can use the shit that you already use, you know what I mean, for whatever your methods is. Just gonna help you, man. First of all, man, you gotta get up the key points, though, man. Always train your head when it's low, bro. You gotta train your hair when it's low, man. I say this because if you train your hair while you woofing 6-7 weeks, if you just now trying to train your sides, like, it's gonna be too late. You know what I mean? This brushing method that I'm gonna show you, though, is gonna be like, it's gonna make your hair, if you woofing 6 to 7 weeks away, it's gonna make your hair poof up, and it's gonna have your hair looking all crazy. So whenever you're training something, man, start off low and then work your way through the woofing sessions. You know what I'm saying? So, because the way I'm going to show you is going to be brushing your hair down and back. And when you're brushing your hair down and back, you can't do that when you're woofing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to definitely do that in the beginning weeks while you're low. While you're starting off low. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just to have your head to 360 looking funny looking, man. The angle method is cool, though, you know what I'm saying? So after you get through like 4, 5, 6 weeks and your hair get full thick as fuck, you got a mini fro in your head, then you can go ahead and do your angle method again, though. And then maybe you can cut your hair after like 6, 7 weeks and then down to a number 2, and so you don't lose the progress that you done made, and do the same thing over again. You know what I'm saying? Start with the brushing session I'm about to show you again, and keep on doing it, man. So you don't lose your progress that you made, because when you cut your hair down to a number 2, you don't lose your progress that you made through your woofing session. If you cut it below a 2, you're going to lose it. But if you woof for like 6 or more weeks and you cut it to a number 2, you can still continue to woof, man, and not lose none of your progress. Remember, that's the key point. But remember, when you're brushing forward, though, because I know a lot of people, they say just brush temple, brush forward. You know what I'm saying? Take your brush and go like this. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Which is definitely the correct way to brush. You know what I'm saying? If you see my videos and showing you how to brush, that's the correct way to brush. Don't get me fucked up now. But it also makes your sides come in slower. It makes them come in slower, bro. What I'm gonna show you is how to make them come in faster and add new ways, you know what I mean, to your hair, to the old way that you already had. Going to the angle method it makes them come in slower. It could come in like that, but it's gonna make them come in slower. I know it's a tedious process, man. I know you want to make them come in as fast as possible, so I'm gonna show you a quick way, real quick, man. When you going this way, you gotta go down and back on your sides. You gotta go down and back, all the way to your back. You wanna go down, start on your side, go down and back. It's sort of like making a smiley face. So you wanna go down and back, you know, like that, like a smiley face. You know what I'm saying? Like it's half a smiley face. Now remember, you don't wanna go all the way to your back, because once you get back here, this is considered your back still. That's still your back. So once you get past your ear, it's considered your back. So continue to brush down. You know what I'm saying? Brush down like this, though. But when you're on those sides, whatever side you're on, your right side or your left side, brush down and back. Down and back. Now, it's a science to this, though. I'm not just telling you this. The reason why you should brush down and back to your crown is because it opens up your hair follicles. Your hair follicles, they open up because right now they're compressed together. When you open them up, you enable new waves to come into your hair. You enable your hair to curl up much faster. And this way, when you got new waves, you can incorporate them into your old waves that you already have on your head by brushing it the angle way. You're brushing it this way, you enable your hair follicles to open up, and you can get new waves in your hair. You and make your hair curl up a little faster. So by brushing it down and back, like it's down and back, and brush it all the way to your crown like that, and start over, down and back. It's going to enable you to open up your hair follicles, man, and create new waves, and have your hair curl up a little bit faster, like that, man. That's how you definitely how to do it. What it was is though, just make sure you're keeping that brush and made it to the side, in the smiley face. Like half of a smiley face and go down to the side. But still brush your top the same way. And still brush your back the same way. But whenever you get to the side, if you're having trouble on your side, down and back. Down and back, making that smiley face. Like, and I'm not going to tell you a method, you know what I'm saying, that I never tried before and it didn't work for me. I never ever do that, you know what I'm saying. All these methods, they work for me, so I can't really guarantee they will work for you, but this is something that worked for me, and it worked for me fast. Like I got, you know what I mean, somebody pointed out to me, I did some research, and this method definitely helped me get waves on my side, because this side was blew off. Like I had no waves. I had waves on the top, I had waves on the right, I had waves on the back. I had no waves over here at all until I found this method. I did this method, man. I woofed for like 12 weeks. And I did it, and I cut it to number 2, then I did it again. I woofed for like another 5 weeks. By the time I got that cut after that 5 weeks, man, my right side was finally in. Only thing I had left to work on was my connections. You know what I'm saying? So try this method, man. I'm guaranteed at least 8 is going to work 8 out of 10 times, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, every method don't work for everybody. Everybody got different hair textures, but if you trying, you know what I mean, you need help on this right side, try this method, man. You know what I mean, because it worked for me, and so I can put my stamp on it, man. 8 out of 10 is going to work for you too, man, because it's a science to it, though, because of your hair follicles. Everybody got hair follicles, though. They open up and able to create new waves. And when you create new waves and then you brush it back forward this way, those waves that you made, that you created going down and back, you can incorporate those now into the old waves that you already had. And by the, you know what I mean, you put it together, then you're going to have more waves on your side. And the only thing you have left to do is incorporate it. So when your hair is low, start low. Start with a soft brush and do it like after you got your hair like a 1.5 cut, and then when it get medium, do it same way. But when it get to you woofing hard like 6 weeks, stop it. You can't do it with a hard brush because you're gonna be poofing up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got too much hair on your head. Brush at an angle method. So only do this method when you at like a 1 to 4 week range with a soft brush for the first 2 weeks and a medium brush in the next 2 weeks, and then you can either. Then a hard brush, if you want to keep woofing, just brush at the angles, because by then you done created some new waves in your head from doing it that way, and you can just incorporate those new waves in by brushing the angle method with the old waves you already had, and then brush with your hard brush. But after that, man, just don't do it, because you'll try after your 6 or 7 weeks, and you'll see how fucking your hair is fucking crazy looking as hell if you try to do it that way, man. So once again, only do it when it's low. I recommend only the first 4 weeks you're doing it with this, and if you do it consistently though, you know what I mean, give yourself enough time to have created, you know what I mean, a little bit more curls on that trouble side, man. And like I said, do it when your product is already in your hair though. You know what I mean? Do your nice as you put your product in your hair, your moisturizer or your pomade or your cream, and then do it. You know what I mean? Or just water. Water work as well. But make sure you have something, your hair moisturizer, whatever, before you do this method. Just like you would any brushing session, man. Let's see, go ahead and try it out, man. Because, you know what I mean? Like I said, though, it's a good method. You know what I mean? I wouldn't tell you nothing that I wouldn't have the results from. You know what I'm saying? Like I did this side the same way. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can see, you know what I mean, it's just work, man. Just try it, man. Y'all give me some feedback, you know what I'm saying, after y'all tried it, and put some, you know what I mean, let me know if it worked for y'all or not. And subscribe to me, man. I'm gonna be coming with y'all some more methods, man. You know what I mean? Show y'all this wave journey process, helping y'all continue to get everybody spinning, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be spinning. Like I said, it's a lifestyle, bro. It's more than just waves, bro. It's a lifestyle, man. And I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same way, man. So fuck with me. Fuck with me. Subscribe, man. Holla at me on Facebook, Wave Builder, YouTube. You inbox me, questions, whatever. I'm willing to help anybody that's willing to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all fuck with me, man. Holla at me. 100.